Hey everyone, Couch Investor here with another video for you today. And today's video is going to be a bit different. We're not going to cover a specific stock. We're going to go over the best and the worst EV stocks out there. I'm actually going to talk a bit about each and every company. Obviously, most of them are already covered on this channel. So if you want to watch those videos, they're going to be down in the description below or going to pop up every time in the top right corner. Now, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please help me reach 4,000 subscribers because I have a huge surprise for you once we reach that goal. And if you like those videos, please leave it an early thumbs up as it really helps me out grow the channel and get my videos out there. So without further ado, let's dive into this. Right, so let's start with the most obvious choice, which is Tesla. In the super amazing category, as you know, I'm a big Tesla guy. I'm very bullish on Tesla. I own a couple of Tesla shares actually right now. I didn't buy after the split, so yesterday the stock split. It's now at 400. It closed actually yesterday at $498. But as we can see here right now, pre-market, the stock is finally slowing down because right before that the stock was up 6% pre-market. So now we're down 0.11%, which is pretty good because there are rumors that Tesla is actually going to raise $5 billion through their share selling program. So maybe that's why the share right now is in the red. Hopefully it goes down even more so I can buy a bit more of this amazing company. If you want me to do another video about Tesla after the split or whatever, leave it down in the comments below. Now next up we have another company I've covered called Nio. I did a video about Nio I think a month or two or so ago, where I was not so bullish about the company. Since then, obviously, the stock went up. I actually bought the stock because in that video I said the stock will probably go down to the $10 mark or so. It went actually under $11 for a couple of minutes, maybe hours or so. I bought in at $11. I sold it back at 14 or so. I made nice little profits, and that's about it. But Nio, I changed my view a bit more to the bullish side, so I'll put it in the mid tier, you know what, the amazing section. So you Nio fans, you can like this video even more. Now Nio right now, they're actually up in pre-market. They're now at $19.66, even though the company has offered I think over 80 million new shares. I think we can see it right here. Nio sold stock at $17. It's part of their 75 million shares, so ADR are short for American Depositary Receipt, to raise money in part to fund development of its autonomous driving technology as well as expand globally, which was a huge problem before. Maybe they're going to scale up pretty fast thanks to that offering. So that's why I've put them now in the amazing section. Next up we have another huge EV stock I've also covered recently. It's Workhorse. Workhorse will be in the amazing section, but I will put them in front of Nio because I actually like Workhorse a bit more than Nio. Obviously right now Workhorse is a bit speculative because we're still waiting on those USPS contracts. If that's going to happen or not, we're going to see. Obviously all the videos will be linked in the description or at the top right corner. So right now Workhorse is at $18.52 pre-market. There's actually been good news because the stock yesterday rose to around 6% or so, and that was because they started a partnership with Hitachi, which will help them develop its manufacturing and supply chain expertise. That's another positive factor considering that Workhorse just started making and delivering its battery powered vehicle. It's a very positive partnership that will help my doubts on Workhorse become less doubtful, because like I said, I had my doubts on their scalability. If they get the contract, how are they going to scale up to produce as many vehicles as fast as possible? Maybe that partnership will help them with that problem. So that's why they're in the amazing section. Now, you know what? So we get this out of the way. Nikola, stay away. I'm not even going to cover that company as of now. They're a rendering company. I would like to invest more money in a GTA garage than in Nikola stock.
Damn!
Right, so next up we have another very underrated company in my opinion. It's called Nio. They build those electric scooters. Now, what is very amazing with this company is that, well, first of all, they're pretty much all over Europe. You can find them in the UK, you can find them a lot in Belgium, in the Netherlands, Germany, I would, yeah, for sure in Italy, because in Italy they love those scooters. And believe it or not, they have actually had a rise in sale this year. So Nio Tech global sales boomed 61% in Q2 2020, and the best has yet to come. Right, so total sales have been over 200,000, up 30.6% from the corresponding period in 2019. Considering the first quarter ended down 39.4%, first quarter this year was horrible for everyone, so let's disregard that quarter. The second quarter recovery was outstanding, like we said, with sales up 61%, and the Q3 speed is unchanged looking at July data, when global sales increased by 63.9%, projecting the full year at a record of 560,000 sales, up 46.6% from the previous year. Now we're looking even more into the future. Moreover, the 2021-2022 projections are further better, and the current planned capacity, which is for 750,000 per year, could not be enough already for the second half of 2021. It is not a case that the company have made prepayment in May to acquire land use right of a new piece of land for future capacity expansion. Now this is how those vehicles look. Now they actually have 7 models, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to look at that right here. They have 7 models already lined up. Now regarding the stock price, obviously this year Nio Stock has risen right now 136%. At its lowest point until today, it's risen 228%. Recently the stock went sideways, went a bit down under $20, then went a bit up again. But overall, I think this company has huge potential. It actually is making some profit. We can see our PE ratio of 78. Again, PE ratios for growth companies like Nio, Tesla, Nio, whatever, Zoom, for example, is a pretty useless metric if you ask me. Because if they're making progress, they're growing faster than expected, even if the PE ratio now here is 100, 150, it doesn't really matter. As long as they keep innovating, keep growing, the stock will come good eventually, and that's what we've seen with Tesla as well. So as of now, I didn't buy Nio Stock, but I will put them in the amazing section. I will keep an eye on this stock for sure, because it's pretty good to see that such a company is growing very fast and actually making some profits. All right, and next up we have BLNK, which is those electric EV stations where you can charge, well, hopefully most of your EV vehicles. Right now, the stock is trading at around $7. This year, the stock has risen to its highest, 829%. Right now, we're over, let's see, 271%, which is not bad at all. But recently, there has been some reports that, well, their charging stations are not being used as advertised, and they are actually not as many as they're being reported. We can see here that there's one analyst that actually said that BLNK's charging stations, the apparent lack of use of those stations, and the severe overestimation of the number of stations that exist. The report included photos of damaged, inaccessible, and or non-functional chargers, and interviews with individuals who described the lack of use and or other issues with the chargers, and concluded, in sum, BLNK vastly overstates the size, functionality, usage, and economic potential of its chargers. Now, whether or not this is completely true, I don't really know. I haven't really looked into that, but I felt I needed to show this report to you guys. Now, some of you might be asking, okay, those chargers, who can use those chargers? So here there is that in their frequently asked questions. Which EVs are compatible with BLNK chargers? So the BLNK IQ 200 charging stations are compatible with all electric vehicles that use the J1772 plug. No idea what that plug is, but anyways, which is standard on all North American vehicles. The Blink units can also charge Tesla models vehicles with the Tesla adapter available directly through Tesla. This is a very good option to have. Obviously, you will need that adapter that Tesla would give you. So this is very good to know that those charging stations are not specific for a couple of vehicles, but if you have an adapter or if you have this type of plug, you can charge your vehicle in those stations. Now, where would I put Blink? As of now, I would put them in these mid-tier, just because I don't feel they're at the level of Workhorse, Nio, or Nio, especially not Tesla. Right, so next up we have AYRO. So basically AYRO is a purpose-built, versatile, all-electric vehicle. Now, for me, look at this. This looks like a vehicle made, I don't know, in 1980 Soviet Russia or whatever. For me, this car or whatever vehicle looks pretty ugly. And if you look at the other models, they're all looking ugly in different sizes, if you ask me. For me, fine, maybe they have some good value to them. So actually here we can see AYRO designs and manufactures compact build, purpose-built automotive-grade electric vehicles. Our best-in-class, versatile, sustainable vehicles are used as part of a fleet on university and corporate campuses, okay, for commercial and urban delivery and many other applications. So maybe something like this if you live on a farm or maybe on an old Windows XP background. For me, this is, I don't know, might be a cool thing for campuses or whatever, but again, not for me, so I will put them in the meh section right here. All right, and next up, keep it very short here, is Hyliion. As of now, Hyliion stock since my video rose, I think over, let's see here, 46% actually. So if you haven't watched that video, I would suggest you to go and click that little button right on the top right corner and go watch that video. Now for Hyliion, I'm not going to discuss it even further. As of now, we're still waiting on that merger with Turtus Acquisition Corp. But again, pretty good solutions, but I don't feel they deserve to be on the same level as Workhorse, Nio, or Nio. So they're going to be on the mid tier. If there was a tier between amazing and mid, they would be there. Then we have my new little baby position is Arcimoto. I'm already going to put them in amazing. Obviously right now, again, same thing. If there would be a tier between those two right here, that would make Arcimoto be in that mid to amazing tier as well, because same thing here, they need to scale up and deliver more vehicles. So as of now, the stock is at $6.06, which was my buying zone since I made that video. I said buying zone will be between $5.5 and $6. We're slowly reaching that buy zone. My position is pretty small in that company right now. If you don't know what an FUV is, so FUV is basically a fun utility vehicle. They have a couple of models. They have this model for you and then for friends when you're visiting around a city or whatever. Actually, something that I've missed and didn't say in my last video is that some people actually buy those FUVs when they have an Airbnb and offer it as an extra service when you come and maybe you want to explore the city or whatever. So exploring the city with an FUV is pretty cool if you ask me. Now, the couple of models they have is, like I said, the one for the individual. This is the Deliverator for deliveries, obviously. Then they have the first responders for, let's say, on campuses, maybe firefighters, whatever, reaching places you will not be able to reach as fast with a normal car. Again, I've explained everything in the video regarding Arcimoto. I'm pretty bullish on that company, but I would like them to grow a bit faster and have more deliveries. All right, and lastly, we have Electrameccanica. Electrameccanica is actually a bit of the same as Arcimoto. We're going to look at this in a bit, but first of all, let's look at the price right now. Pretty cheap, let's say $2.82, maybe $2.77 pre-market. Again, this year the price has gone, actually not gone up by a lot. From its lowest points, yes, up to 100% or so, but let's see what they are. So we can see here again one of those three-wheelers. It looks pretty okay, pretty good, better than what's their name, AYRO, for example. It's a pretty cool looking vehicle. If you ask me, there's going to be many vehicles like this in the future, because as of now a lot of us are driving vehicles with 5-seaters, for example, when we're only one person in the car. These types of vehicles will probably be cheaper, pollute much less, and you can actually reduce traffic, you can park easily as well. So maybe they have something on their hands, right? I haven't really done much research on this company, but overall, the way I'm looking at it from an outsider's perspective, it looks pretty good, pretty cool. The inside is a bit old school, I don't like this at all, but hey, maybe when we're going to the future, we will have a Tesla-like inside in every car, which is pretty cool. Now again, this is one of those companies that, well, could have a great marketing campaign. Maybe some resorts, hotels or something could acquire such vehicles like this, like the Arcimoto vehicle, etc., and makes it available for their customers. But overall, I think the competition will probably be very big for future three-wheelers. So maybe if they have a, I don't know, first to market advantage or something like that, could be pretty good. But as of now, I would put them in the I don't know, well, I don't want to put them in the meh, because AYRO is pretty stupid if you ask me, ugly. So I would put them in the mid tier as well. If there was a mid tier to meh, they would be there, because I don't think they're as good as Hyliion and BLNK, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So overall, this is the list. I think it's pretty good. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. If you would have changed something in this list. I think it's pretty clear that Tesla is the super amazing company and Nikola is the one that you will have to stay away from. And this lineup right here, pretty cool lineup as well. Hopefully lots of those companies will still be here in the next couple of years. They will keep on growing. That means that us investors will probably earn some money from that, and who knows, use that money to buy an FUV, obviously a Tesla, which is the holy grail. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to help me out reach 4,000 subscribers, hit that subscribe button right there. If you have any comments, leave it down in the comments below. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.